Hi, welcome. So in the last video, we installed Git and Sublime Text. And Sublime Text is a text editor just like Atom and any other text editor that you can use. With the purpose is just to be able to see what you're doing in Git so that when you type something, you're able to check with Sublime Text. That's just the main purpose of the text editor. So I'm just going to open them side by side in this video, the Git and the Sublime Text, and then we are going to learn basic commands in Git that anybody who is using Git should be comfortable with before maybe even moving up to how to create repositories and use GitHub. So let's just go straight and look at the basic commands that we all need to know in Git. So here I have my Git open on the left and Sublime Text open on the right. So it could be Atom again, it could be anything, it could even be your VS Code or whatever. You can have it here. So, but here I just want to be able to type my Git commands, and then I can also go here and verify the changes just to show you how the changes are affected here. So the first thing you would see in Git, we've already maybe started seeing it already with the Anaconda prompt, but the thing is to change directory. So the CD. So here I'm in the home. So I might want to move to documents, to my documents. So what I need to do is type CD, change directory, give a space, and then I type my type documents. And if you see here, this is where I was before. And now you're going to see that it is now pointing to documents. And if, for example, I type maybe a cd dot dot, for example, that's another command. So if I press enter, you see that I go to one directory above. So I move out of the current folder I am in. So cd and the folder name takes you inside the folder. Cd dot dot takes you to the parent, takes you back up where you were before you got into this folder. So I can still go back again to my CD inside this folder. So I can go in and I do documents. Now I'm inside here. And then another command that you need to know is the ls, so list. So I want to list all the files that are inside this, my documents. So you can see I have Adobe, all these files are inside my documents here. So even if you look at it here, for example, you want to say maybe new file, or let's go to open. Let's go to open file, example. You would see that if I go to documents here, I have this same Adobe Asoft custom zoom. I have these same files here. So this was just for you to be able to see where we are situated. So I could be able to say these are the files that I have here, and I could open any one file I want there. So now another thing now is that I would want to create a new directory. So I want to create a new folder. So the inside these documents, I want to just create a new folder, and then I might just give it the name. Let's just give it like sample or test or whatever. So the command is make directory. So mkdir, then you give the name of the folder. So I'm inside these documents and I want to create a folder called sample inside this document. So when I run that now, it's created, and I could maybe use ls if I want to see. So if I need to, if you see here, I have now the folder sample which has added. And if you also want to see it here, I can also go to open even a folder, and then I know that this is my sample here, for example. So I can be able to select this folder and open it up. So now I can cd again, go inside now this sample. I'm now inside, and then I want to create a file. To create a file now, maybe I want to create a text file. So I'll use this command. I'll say touch, then I give the name of the file, maybe text.txt. So I know that it's a text file. So if, for example, I go here and I open here, for example, I say I want to open a file. So I could go here, go back to my documents, Then I'm going to go to sample here, and you see I have this text file here. So the text file is open here, and then I can even edit or type things here, modify the file, and even save it. And that is why the Sublime was here, just to show you easily how you can get there. So I can decide that, okay, I don't want this file anymore. I want to delete the file. So what command do I use? rm. So it's remove rm, and then I'm going to say text test. So maybe it's, say text or test, whatever, text dot txt. So we can run it now. And then if you see here, there's already a sign here. So let me just go, text has been deleted. So it's already showing here clearly that it has been deleted. So if I do even an ls in sample, I have no file inside again because it has been deleted. So I could do a cd, go up. Now I'm in documents, and then I say I don't even want this sample folder anymore. I want to delete it, because remember, if I do an ls, it's one of the folders here inside documents. So I want to delete this folder called sample. So to do that, what I have to do is type this command, which is rm dir. So it is remove your directory, and then you give the name of the directory, which is, in this case, the name is sample. So if I run that, and then I check here, for example, again, or I do even an ls here, and then I'm going to see that the sample that was here is no longer there. And if you want to verify again, you can still go and check from here, and you'll see that the sample that was here is no longer there. So I hope you have been able to learn some of the very basic commands in Git to be able to move around folders, create, delete them. And in the next video, we are going to continue now to learn how to create repositories and stage them and commit them. So see you next video. Wish you good data luck.